Dogo Argentinas, which are descended from the Iberian wolf, are among the most physically tough breeds. Their tails can be braided into a rope to keep them from getting lost. They have a reputation for being fearless and independent. Yet, these dogs have been kept as pets since the 16th century, when they were brought to the New World by Spanish conquistadors. In Argentina, they are highly valued as guard dogs. They have been used in police work and even by the military. They can typically live to be 12 years old, which is very old for a dog of their breed. But if you look at the statistics for Dogo Argentinas that die before that age, it's not hard to see why. About half of them die of abuse or neglect, about a third die in accidents, and almost 30% succumb to cancer. Hello everyone, and welcome back to your favorite smart dog lover. In this video, we are going to be highlighting the things only owners of Dogo Argentinas know about their breed. Don't forget to hit like if you haven't already. Also, subscribe and turn on notifications for more content like this that will help you know this breed better. Let's get it started, shall we? Number 12. They are bullies. The Dogo must be physically tough because it needs to be able to protect the family. But they are also friendly because they were bred not just to hunt, but to be treated as pets. You can see this in their appearance. They have a long head and a long muzzle, which leads to an overbite or scissor bite where the upper and lower teeth overlap. They have an arched spine that makes them appear leaner than they really are. And they have a long tail, which gives them a distinctive carriage. Number 11. Always at your service. As with other kinds of dogs, the usefulness of the Dogo Argentino isn't easy to measure, but it's clear that they are not just a luxury pet or even a good Newfoundland replacement for cold climates. They are hardworking and intelligent. They live longer than many other kinds of dog, and they have stayed true to their breed, so they breed well with other Dogo Argentinos. This breed is also a good choice for families that want a well-socialized, reliable companion dog. Number 10. They are rare. Dogo Argentinos are rare because they are only about 200 purebred dogs left in the world. Purebreds tend to be exactly like their ancestors, and the Dogo Argentino is a very old breed. The Dogo Argentino's fame was spread beyond its original Spanish home. In Europe and America, it was never one of the most popular dog breeds. So people who saw them tended to think they must be strange or exotic. But when I lived in Buenos Aires, I got to know many ordinary people who owned a Dogo Argentino as a fashionable status symbol. Dogo Argentinos have always been very expensive to buy. Their toughness and good looks make them valuable status symbols. However, they have recently become less expensive to buy because they are more popular now that they are not rare. Number 9. The weight. The reason why Dogo dogs are so heavy is not that they were bred for their size, but that they were bred in the first place. Dogo dogs have been bred in size in a way no other dog breed has been bred, not because they were selected to be large, but because they were selected out of other dogs. In Dogo dogs, there is less and less difference between what comes on top and what comes below, particularly at the neck. These dogs are also heavy in weight. They're not especially well suited in life in apartment buildings, and they're not really appropriate for owners who want them to guard property. So for most people, they're a kind of trophy dog, a big scary dog you buy so you can brag about owning one. Number 8. They are overprotective. Although we think of dogs as our friends, and in many ways they are, many breeds of the dogs are actually more protective than friendly. Dogo Argentinas, for example, were originally bred as guard dogs. They were mostly used to protect sheep and other livestock from predators, but because they like humans too much to be useful in that role, they have become the most popular breed of dogs for security purposes. Their biggest problem is that even when they don't attack strangers, they tend to react aggressively at the sight of them. Number 7. Some hybrids are hypoallergenic. Dogo Argentinas are the world's biggest non-shedding dogs. They are almost among the most expensive, but they have a simple reason for their costs. They don't shed much. Some hybrids of the Dogo Argentinas are unique in that they have no undercoat at all. This allows them to be seen as hypoallergenic too. But there's more to this breed than their coat. They have a longer lifespan than most any other dog too. Number 6. They are good hunters. Most dogs don't enjoy being dogs. They are happy when they are not on a leash. It's important to remember that these kinds of breeds are not just pets, but also hunting partners. Most dogs like to hunt and do doggy things, but most people don't know how to make them happy when they're not hunting. Number 5. More exercises. Dogos are an interesting breed because they're very intelligent and they can be very charming and friendly, but they are also very stubborn and not very well suited to ordinary life. They're not great for walking on pavement or in the city. They need lots of exercise, especially when young. If you leave them in the backyard for long periods of time, they will chew through your chain link fence and go after something else. Number 4. Grooming is lighter. There are 2 types of coats in the Dogo, an undercoat and an outer coat, which have different functions. The undercoat sheds water during winter, while the outer coat protects them from cold and wind. The undercoat has a short hair shaft that is close to the skin and doesn't shed in summer due to its short length. This makes them ideal for owners who would prefer not to spend much time grooming. Number 3. High IQ. Dogo Argentina is a breed of dog known for being one of the smartest living canines. It was originally bred as an all-around hunting dog that could chase down, outrun, and kill dangerous prey, including wild boar, which are notoriously hard to catch. They can also learn tricks and can be trained to play a variety of games. The Dogo has passed tests of intelligence on numerous occasions by showing them complex pictures or words and asking them to pick the appropriate responses, but such tests are not very reliable. The breed must closely associate with intelligence in the popular mind. Number 2. Great fighters. This breed is known for its aggressiveness and courage. Dogos are very smart dogs and like to fight other dogs even when they are tired. They have been used as guard dogs for many years now since they have been bred with great aggression, intelligence, and courage. This breed is known to be one of the best fighters in the dog world, with their great agility and tenacity. They have been used as guard dogs, and they will also perform many other interesting jobs, just as police dogs, therapy dogs, and military service dogs too. Number 1. Health problems. It's true that some dogs have a bad reputation for being prone to heart problems, but there are some breeds that seem uniquely prone. The Dogo Argentino, for example, look at the statistics. It has a heart rate of around 170 beats per minute. It can work with that intensity for 11 hours a day, 7 days a week. It lives an active life with lots of exercise and excitement. It's not surprising that it has high rates for congenital heart defects. Also, an ancient breed from Argentina, its ancestors were used for hunting wild boars in the Pampas, the large grasslands surrounding Buenos Aires, and other cities on the coast. And in its native country, the dog is regarded as a working dog, not a pet. Maybe this factor plays a major role in their health frailties. That's all, folks. Tell us your best experience with a Dogo Argentino in the comments section and let us know if it's recommendable to have one. Before we go, do make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any dog-related content from us. Goodbye for now.